Hello everyone, welcome back to another Tiller's Bourbon Challenge. Here we
All right, so tonight, me and Richard are going to try something we haven't tried before. Fiddler Union Bourbon.
Fiddler Unison.
Unison Bourbon. I said that wrong.
That's all right. At least it's Fiddler, not Fiddlers.
Yeah. It's out of ASW Distillery out of Atlanta, Georgia.
go. Okay.
And it's pretty, I've never tried it before. And here in Alabama, I don't know how easy it was to buy, but it's hard to find, let's put that away. Probably in Georgia, it's all over the place. And I know you can go to the distillery in downtown Atlanta and buy it. But the thing about this, the name came from the master distiller is a fiddle player.
Okay.
And so that's where they got that from.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
And apparently Unison has a musical reason for it as well.
Okay.
I'm not a musician, so I'm not sure. But I believe that's it. Tell a story about how you came across the bottle.
Well, yeah, I was looking for it, and there's only one store in our area, actually the whole state, as far as I can tell, that actually had it. And I went in, and they didn't realize they still had it in stock. And that's what it says that y'all do. So they went and checked, and they said, sure enough, that we had 6 back there in a box. Do you want the whole box?
And they didn't remember the box was back there?
Yeah, well, this was a distributor, and so they had tons, hundreds of stuff back there. But the guy was nice enough to go look for me. And we got it, so I looked out. Other than that, I would have had to drive to Georgia, just like all the other stuff had to go to Georgia to get.
Yeah.
We talked about before in the past,
Yeah. So,
But another great thing about this one is part of it's sourced out of Indiana, and the other half of it's made at their distiller in Atlanta.
Okay.
So it's got 2 different mashes. And you want to tell me what different mashes are in it?
yeah, looks like I think one of them is 51% corn, 45% wheat, and 4% malted barley.
Okay.
And the second one is 56% corn and then 49% various malts.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I guess they have 2 different barrels, and then they mix them together and blend it and come up with Fiddler. And
Yeah. This is a high wheat bourbon, which so far every wheat bourbon I've ever had, that we've ever had, we've always liked.
this is a high wheat and a high malt. Now I'm not sure about the malt thing, but we'll try that.
You should blend it out perfect.
I hope so.
You ready to crack this thing open, Trey?
ready.
Let's do that here. Oh, good. It's got a little tab there on the side.
Well, that's handy. You have to
Yeah.
get the knife out
There's been plenty of them where I'm like, uh-oh.
and straggled
can't get in
with.
it. Yeah. But it's just,
That is interesting though. It's 2 different mash bills.
I think so too.
yeah. Ooh, yeah. It's got a good smell to it.
Oh yeah, that does smell. That
What's it smell like? Can you tell me?
I think I'll wait till I can get the. Whoa!
Yeah, I think I poured a little more out.
He's trying to get
me drunk and take advantage of it.
Yes, that's what it looks like, doesn't it?
That's all right. I ain't gonna let it go to waste.
We can pour a little in my glass here. Real easy. Watch this.
Don't do. Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
all
well.
right.
It's all right.
It's always hard to pour like that.
It's a tight cork.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
sorry.
in
There
there.
you go.
It's got a good smell to it. Definitely right off I smell.
I don't smell as much oak as I normally do in a bourbon. Ooh, that
fruity.
sniff hit me hard right there.
It's got a real fruity smell to it though.
Yep.
Smell a lot of green apple-ish kind of too. Almost like if you want to get not a Granny Smith, but a Golden Delicious and cut it in half and just kind of smell it.
Okay.
Yeah, I get that too. And it's very sweet, but it's not a fruit sweet. It's more like a sugary sweet
Yeah.
smell to it. There's a difference between a fruit sweet and a sugary sweet smell to me. It's like a
Brown sugar or
honey.
honey? Okay.
Yeah. 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 I smell the honey
Yeah.
smell to it. It's real
So that's why I guess sugary sweet.
Okay.
I got a feeling this is gonna be one of those. It's got so many
Flavors
to it.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a second to sort out what
Yeah.
what we're tasting.
In other words, you have to finish your glass before you get everything.
All right.
Cheers. Cheers. Oh, it is very malty.
Yeah, that.
Very malty.
Yeah, I can taste the malt right off.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that,
A little bit of the oak right in there, but
yeah,
that's not
Yeah,
overpowering it.
I didn't smell the oak, but I taste the oak. But it's mild because all that malt
Right.
breaks it down. It's like it's not. It takes away a lot of that oak smell to it.
By the way, this is a 90 proof bourbon. First sip though, it tastes a little stronger than 90 proof to me.
Yes, it does. And I think it's that high malt. Whew. Last time I remember doing really malt was back when I was a teenager, and all I could get was some Mickey's malt liquor. It was alcohol. I'll drink it.
That's funny.
This is trying to think of what I can compare it to, but
I can't compare it to
I
anything.
can't compare it to anything. It's got its own unique taste to it.
Yes, it's very different. High wheat and high malt. That's a combination I don't know if I've ever seen. At least not anything I've drank before. So
Nothing that I can think off the top of my head. Now, like I said, there's been stuff in the past that I've drank that hadn't really kept up with what was in it. You know.
thinking maybe larceny with the spike of malt to it. Like they spiked some larceny with some malt.
Yeah, it's got just a tad more burn than larceny.
Oh yeah, and I think that has to. I'm interested. It's good. I wouldn't say it's great. It's good.
Yeah.
I'd like to taste it over some ice as well at some point.
Yeah,
I think the ice might maybe.
Matter of fact.
I think the ice might maybe lessen all that malt.
I got a little bit of ice. I'm gonna put mine right here, just to see if I get it.
Well, I can't. My ice is frozen solid. Oh my. That's all right. Wait, I could pour a little water in it.
Yeah.
There's napkins
Whoop.
over to your
Oops.
side.
I'm making a mess.
It's okay.
And this is my first thing I'm drinking today, and I'm already making a mess. They're gonna kick me out. Just a touch of water. See what that does.
Yeah, I think
I like that better.
That helps it a lot.
I like that better. This is definitely going to be something that I would drink over
on
ice.
rocks.
Over
Okay.
ice.
Yes.
Neat. I wasn't a fan. I'm more of a fan now that I put a splash of water in it.
Right. And
Calmed it down some.
I've noticed a couple of times that the high wheat bourbons are kind of like that also.
Mm-hmm.
They're good by themselves, but it brings out a little more flavor to it when you do it.
And I'm tasting more of the flavors now. I'm getting that honey flavor that I was smelling now that I wasn't getting before. I'm getting a little bit of
Kind of got like
vanilla, a little hint, only a hint of it.
And you taste any of the dark chocolate?
No, because that was something that's supposed to have been in it.
Supposedly, and I don't taste that at all.
No, I don't either. But my taste buds are not always that discerning.
I do taste a little bit of the nutmeg though.
Sugar and spice.
Sugar and spice. Everything nice.
But yeah, this is definitely, I would recommend, for me, this over the rocks, not neat.
I would agree.
Others, may disagree, but that's the way I would prefer this.
I would too. And I saw, from what I read about this, a lot of people drink it over
Over ice.
Yes.
On the rocks. Baby.
On the rocks.
Okay.
Just
well,
and like I said, it's a lot of the bigger ones. Mentioned on the rocks. Brings up more flavors. Takes a little bit of the alcohol taste out.
right.
You can actually taste the bourbon.
Right.
Unless you just like it straight up all the way through, but
Yep.
as far as flavors go, that's the best way to do it.
I mean, our last episode when we did the Wild Turkey Long Branch, that was really good.
Right.
Neat. Still, but
Yeah.
this, not so much.
No, yeah, this was like we said, a little bit of water, a little bit of ice.
Just to tone down some of that high wheat and high malt. That's what that does.
Right.
But I think it's good. It's not
good.
great.
Like I said, this is the first time we've had anything from the ASW distillery
And
out of Atlanta. And just for a side note, they are the second licensed distillery in Atlanta since Prohibition.
Okay.
So, and they've only been around since, 2016?
2016, yeah.
And this bourbon won a silver medal in 2018 in the San Francisco Spirits competition.
Okay, that's neat.
So it's and they've got several other flavors there. So I would look forward to trying one of those other ones.
Yep.
And that will be in the future. But
If we can find it.
if we can find it, like I said, I had a hard time finding this one, and I may be one of the few people in our area that actually got it. That's what it looks like.
Okay.
In case you didn't know.
So how many thumbs up would you give this one?
I'm gonna
Out of
say it's about a 1.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah.
Out of how many?
Well, you could only do 2 thumbs up.
Oh,
You only
I
got 2
see.
thumbs.
yeah. We're not doing
If
a
you
1
have
through
more
10
than-
here. We're just doing.
If you have more than 1 thumb, then something's genetically wrong with you. If you have more than 2. So
Y'all are making me feel silly. I feel silly.
she's a blonde.
Yeah, we had talked before about doing ratings 1 through 10 on them, but it got to the point where all of them are pretty high. So
Yeah.
very very few of them would be at the bottom, and this
Right.
definitely would not be at the bottom. This is up there.
I would say 7.5 to 8 if I would do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I would say 1.5.
1.5 thumbs. Okay.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
But
Wouldn't
for
give it
a small distributor,
Yeah.
this is really good stuff.
Yeah.
I like it, and we will drink more of this.
But
And
next
it-
time with about 3 cubes of ice in it.
or this would
Or
be
an ice ball.
really good over an ice ball. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was about to say. So,
Yeah.
all right, I think I'm happy with this one. Till next time.
Till next time.
Okay, thank you so much for being here with us again. Please like, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.